This story is 200 years old, that is from the 19th century. We are shown a village named Pennsylvania. Although this village has all kinds of happiness and prosperity, no one ever goes outside this village. The village is surrounded by tall walls. Along with that, there's a watchtower where always someone keeps guard. Actually, this village is situated in the middle of a forest. That's why the people of this village have no contact with any other village or town. The next morning, it is shown that they find a dead body of an animal. After that, all the elders of the village hold a meeting, where they're discussing who might have killed that animal. Then a young man of the village named Lucius comes there and requests all the elders that he wants to go outside the village so that he can bring medical facilities here. He says, there must be other villages far around us. One of our companions just died because of illness. If we had medical facilities, we could have saved him. But his request is completely rejected. The reason for that is, in the forest around the village live many devils, creatures. Earlier, they used to attack the village, but the elders made an agreement with them. According to that agreement, no one will ever go outside the village. And the elders don't want to break that agreement. If they do, those devils will come and attack the village again. Only the elders had made that agreement and seen those devils. But the new generation hears their voices from the forest. Many times they also find signs and marks. That's why they know that devils live near the forest. But Lucius is not afraid of those devils. That's why he wants to go into the forest. But he is not given permission. In this same village, there lives a girl named Ivy. Ivy cannot see. She is blind. But her senses and mind are very sharp. She, along with Noah, goes to Lucius and says, I know why you never hold my hand, because you love me. And it's true that Lucius loves Ivy. Lucius also sees that Noah has a red-colored fruit in his hand, which is only found in the forest. The color red is never brought inside the village. Lucius's mind keeps thinking only one thing. He will somehow go out of this village and bring medical facilities here. The next morning, he goes outside the village boundary, and there he sees a shadow in front of him, the shadow of a devil. He comes back inside the boundary. That same night, the guard in the watchtower sees a shadow under his tower. It's the shadow of a devil. Seeing this, he gets completely scared and starts ringing the bell loudly. Hearing the bell sound, the villagers get frightened. Actually, every house in the village has a basement underneath, and whenever they sense danger, they hide in those basements. But Ivy is still outside because she's waiting for Lucius. Then Lucius comes and takes Ivy into the basement. The whole night, they keep hearing the devil's voices. The next morning, when they come out, they see that on every door there's a red mark. Seeing this, they understand that the agreement with the devils is broken now. This is a warning for them. After that, a village meeting happens. All the elders are worried, wondering how this could happen. Lucius confesses his guilt. He says, I went outside the village boundary and saw a devil there. That's why last night the devil entered our village. Everyone knows Lucius's intentions are good for the village. So he is forgiven, but warned never to go beyond the boundary again. Everyone is scared again. They think the devils will come again tonight. So Lucius goes again to Ivy's house. They both sit together and decide they'll marry soon. The next morning, when Noah finds out about this, since his mental condition is not good, he becomes very angry because since childhood he liked Ivy. So he wants revenge. He stabs Lucius with a knife. Lucius's condition becomes very bad, and his chances of survival are very low, because there are no medical facilities in the village. Noah is locked in the quiet room, a room used to punish people by locking them inside. Noah is often locked there because he keeps doing wrong things. When Ivy learns that Noah stabbed Lucius, she becomes very sad. Her father, Edward, one of the elders, tells her, when your eyesight was lost, I couldn't do anything, and now I want to go into the forest. Now Ivy decides she will cross the forest and go to another town to bring medical facilities. Her father, Edward, supports her, and, going against the other elders, gives her permission. But before she leaves, he takes her to a secret hidden room and tells her many secrets never told to anyone before. Ivy is sent along with two other boys. Those two are very scared during the journey. But Ivy is completely fearless. No fear on her face, in her heart, or in her mind. Actually, when Edward took her to the secret room, he told her the secret of the village. There are no devils at all. All the devils that are seen in the forest are actually people from among the elders wearing costumes. They do this to scare people. so that no one ever leaves the village. Now that Ivy knows the truth, she has no fear. The two boys with her are terrified because they hear the devil's sounds from the forest. So they turn back toward the village. But Ivy does not. Her father had told her those sounds come from devices fixed on the trees. They make sounds when wind blows. Then Ivy is shown walking deeper into the forest. She falls into a big pit, but somehow climbs out of it. Then she starts hearing the sound of devils. Although her father told her there are no devils, the village legends said there once were. They used to imitate humans. Then Ivy breaks a stick, and from the front side, she hears another stick break. She throws a stone, and from the front, another stone is thrown back. Now she understands that the devil is truly in front of her. She starts running in fear. We see the devil chasing her. Ivy's senses are very sharp. She runs smartly, escapes, and stands in front of the same pit she had fallen in earlier. As the devil comes near to catch her, she moves aside, and the devil falls into the pit. Back in the village, the elders go to the secret quiet room where Noah was locked. But he isn't there. There's a secret passage with animal skins and tools. They realize all the animals being killed were not by elders. They were killed by Noah. Now we learn Noah, though mentally unstable, was very clever. He found a costume elders used to wear as devils. He too used to roam the forest in the same costume. He knew the elders' secret. He would secretly go into the forest anytime. Just as the elders were playing with everyone's minds, Noah too was playing with theirs. But because he loved Ivy, when he found out Lucius was to marry her, he lost control and tried to kill Lucius. The devil chasing Ivy in the forest, who fell into the pit, was none other than Noah himself, now dead. Ivy continues her journey. Her father Edward had told her about a secret path. Following it, she climbs over a high wall, and we see a road. A vehicle arrives, a policeman steps out. Now we learn this is not the 19th century, but the 21st century. Our present time. The policeman is shocked to see Ivy, because the area beyond the wall is called an animal sanctuary. Ivy tells the policeman, "I need medical help." She gives him a letter her father Edward wrote, and also a gold watch, because in her village there's no money. The policeman wants to inform his senior, but after seeing Ivy's innocence and pain, he decides to help her. He brings medicines, gives them to Ivy, and drops her back where he found her. Ivy returns to her village and gives the medicine to her father. Edward gives it to the healer for Lucius. She also tells everyone that she faced a devil in the forest. But now that devil is dead. Hearing this, Noah's parents understand he has died, but they tell no one. The fear of the devils remains in everyone's hearts. With this, the story of this movie ends.